Two freight trains were stopped when a brush fire crossed a pair of tracks in Audrain County. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Ray.
And I'm Emily Spain. Fire crews were called to County Road 215 and Highway 22 in Audrain County. That's right in between Mexico and Centralia. Joining us now live is KOMU8's Matt Schmidtdeal with the latest on the fire. Matt.
I'm live in Audrain County where a brush fire crossed a set of tracks behind me. Two trains were stuck for over 2 hours until firefighters could make sure and check that the tracks weren't the ones actually caught on fire. The fire is contained now, and the two trains have passed through about a half hour ago. The only thing still burning is this pile of tires behind me. But firefighters did run out of water earlier, but say because it's just the tires burning that the site is cleared and they have left. Reporting live in Audrain County, Matt Schmidtdeal, KOMU8 News.
From Audrain County to Osage County, one person is dead after a collision between a car and a truck. It happened on Highway 89 just north of Bell. KOMU8's David Rothschild joins us live with the latest on that crash.
I'm here along Highway 89 where the accident happened. The man who survived the crash spoke to me off camera. He says he was headed north on Highway 89 when a car headed in the opposite direction started driving into his lane. He says he tried driving off the road but wasn't able to avoid the oncoming car in time. The driver of the car was alone, and the Osage County Sheriff says the driver is dead. The man driving the truck appears to have no serious injuries. Missouri State Highway Patrol told me that they will conduct an investigation and release a preliminary report later tonight. There is no word on the identity of the person who died. Reporting live from Osage County, David Rothschild, KOMU8 News.
In a report from the National Safety Council, Missouri ranks near the very bottom when it comes to road safety. KOMU8's Ben Brady is live along I-70 with the details.
That's right, Jim. A rough Thanksgiving weekend on the road follows a theme found by the National Security Safety Council. This year to date, there have been 822 fatal crashes in the state. That's a 4% decrease from last year. But in the Safety Council's report, they cited 932 fatal crashes in 2016 that could have been prevented with the right legislation. It cited Missouri's lack of primary seatbelt law and child safety regulations as significant concerns. And while Missouri does have texting and driving banned for drivers under 21, it's one of only 3 states with no all-driver texting ban.
Things that could really affect us especially are in standardizing our safety belt law, making it a primary law. And other states that have done that have really seen a big spike in the use of safety belts, anywhere from 10 to 12%. And every percentage point in that is a life or lives saved.
No state received an A on the Safety Council's report. Reporting live in Columbia, Ben Brady, KOMU8 News.
A man involved in a deadly shooting earlier this year will stay in federal custody as he awaits trial on a federal gun charge. Ricky Gurley is accused of being a felon in possession of a firearm. He pleaded not guilty in federal court today. Witnesses say he shot and killed Cameron Carruthers earlier this year at a Columbia home. He has not been charged or arrested for that death, but prosecutors and police have said this federal gun charge is related to Carruthers' homicide.
Some Columbia parents are questioning how they found out about a student bringing a loaded gun to school. A student brought a handgun to Smithton Middle School yesterday. On the way home, another student reported it to the bus driver who called police. KOMU8's Sydney Olson is in the studio to tell us how parents are feeling and what the school had to say.
We spoke with one Smithton Middle School parent who had some concerns after he received a message about the incident via email. The school sent alerts via text message to those parents whose children ride Smithton Bus 232 and sent an email alert to all other parents later in the day. According to CPS policy, the schools can reach parents via text message, email, and/or phone calls in the event of an emergency. The concerned parent says he received an email detailing what happened, but didn't hear about the incident until his wife told him.
As a parent, communication is priority. I think that I probably would have rather received a text message instead of an email over this, so I knew, right when it happened. I caught it secondhand. Luckily, it was from my wife, who monitors her email, but I didn't monitor email, as it pops up on my phone.
The 13-year-old student was taken into custody for felony unlawful use of weapons and has since been released to the juvenile office. According to CPS policy, the usual punishment for bringing a firearm onto school property is 1 calendar year of expulsion. In the studio, Sydney Olson, KOMU8 News.
Well, are you a Missouri traveler worried about having the right ID to board a plane next year? Missouri received a temporary federal waiver that will allow Missourians to board using their current driver's license. The Missouri Department of Revenue announced today the state will have until at least October 2018 to comply with the federal Real ID law. Without that waiver, Missourians without the federally approved ID would not have been able to board. The state hopes to have an approved ID within a year and a half.
The Senate Budget Committee approved the GOP tax bill today along party lines, clearing the way for a full Senate vote later this week. President Trump took a trip to Capitol Hill to make another big push for tax reform within his own party. But at the same time, he ended a bipartisan meeting before it even started with a single tweet. NBC's Blaine Alexander reports.
President Trump's focus today, Congress, courting Republicans and further alienating Democrats.
Mr. President, do you have the votes on tax reforms?
The president meeting with Senate Republicans ahead of this week's planned tax reform vote, hoping to sway 6 GOP members who have not yet committed.
Think of sitting there with a Rubik's Cube, trying to get to 50. And we do have a few members who have concerns, and we're trying to address them.
Making the GOP sell harder, the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office predicts Americans making less than $75,000 a year will fare worse under this plan, while wealthy Americans will benefit.
Kill the bill! Don't kill us!
Outside today's committee meeting, protesters lining up by the dozens. Democrats set to meet with President Trump and Republican leaders today at the White House quickly pulled out after the president tweeted, "I don't see a deal with Chuck and Nancy to avoid a government shutdown."
Rather than going to the White House for a show meeting that won't result in an agreement from a president who doesn't see a deal, we've asked Leader McConnell and Speaker Ryan to meet with us.
Flanked by 2 empty chairs, President Trump scolding the absent leaders hours after a new missile launch from North Korea.
They should be calling immediately and say, we want to see you, but probably they won't, because nothing to them is important other than raising taxes.
And saying if the government does shut down, he will blame Democrats. Blaine Alexander, NBC News, Washington.
The deadline to avoid a government shutdown is Friday. This year's legislative session only has 11 days remaining. The UN Security Council has scheduled an emergency meeting on North Korea's latest ballistic missile launch. South Korea reported earlier today the North fired a ballistic missile for the first time since September. It also says North Korea might announce the completion of its nuclear program within a year. The North is reportedly moving faster than expected in developing its weapons arsenal. President Trump spoke on the issue today saying, quote, "It's a situation that we will handle."
We'll only tell you that we will take care of it. We have General Mattis in the room with us, and we've had a long discussion on it. It is a situation that we will handle.
President Trump's pick to be the next Federal Reserve chairman was on Capitol Hill today. Nominee Jerome Powell testified before the Senate Banking Committee at his confirmation hearing. Powell told the committee that if confirmed, he would work toward the country's full economic recovery. If confirmed, Powell will replace Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen, who was nominated by President Obama and became the first woman to lead the Fed. Another warm day out there, but some clouds moving into the area. Let's check in with Kenton to see what we can expect for the rest of the week. Kenton.
Emily, thank you very much. It definitely was another warm one today, about 20 degrees above average for this time of year. We're in the 60s still right now for a lot of us. 62 in Columbia, 67 in Jefferson City, 66 at Lake of the Ozarks, a bit cooler up to the north though, 57 in Paris and Moberly in the lower 50s as you head towards Macon. Winds right now from the north and northwest. They're about 5 to 10 miles an hour, and this is a change in wind direction because we have a cold front rolling through that is going to bring some cooler air for the next couple days. Otherwise, for the rest of our evening, you can see our temperatures just down into the 50s here. We're going to have a lot of cloud cover out there overnight tonight and a lot of cloud cover on our Wednesday. But temperatures the next 2 days will be in the middle 50s. Remember, we've been around 70 on Monday. We were around middle 60s today. So it is going to feel different out there. It is going to be cooler. And with those middle 50s, a lot of cloud cover Wednesday. We'll see more sunshine on Thursday. Could have a few sprinkles mixed in with that as well. I'll track that plus our weekend weather coming up later.
Well, no one wants a tick bite, but scientists now think they may carry an extra consequence.
And you're taking a live look over the University of Missouri on this Tuesday afternoon. It's 5:08. This is KOMU 8 News, first at 5. Coverage you can count on.
Join KOMU 8 in supporting the Como Gives campaign through its giving guide and website. Starting December 1st, visit ComoGives.com and donate to your choice of 114 local charities. This December, visit ComoGives.com to donate.
We would like to know, can you solve this puzzle? The category is landmark.
The Grand Canyon.
Play more wheel.
Weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8. Always know what's coming ahead of the storm. Download the free KOMU 8 weather and traffic app for your phone and tablet. Brought to you by ServiceMaster of Columbia.
You'll find something for everyone at the Hy-Vee Holiday Home and Gift Sale. For the iced coffee lover, KitchenAid's cold brew coffee maker is only $79.99. Get the Elite Air Fryer for just $69.99 and get a $10 Hy-Vee gift card. Get appliances for under $20. Serving sets for just $15 each. Comfy throws for just $12. And stylish comforters and sheet sets are just $20 each. Don't miss the Hy-Vee Holiday Home and Gift Sale. Going on now.
Toyotathon, tours here and there, deals everywhere. Real save, just not too late. Save lots of cash, long as it lasts. Deals so much better than an ugly sweater. Come and get your Toyota. Come and get your Toyota.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on 3 of your favorite Toyota models. Or to celebrate Black Friday, now you can lease a new 2018 Camry for $179 per month.
Come and get your Toyota.
Toyota, let's go places.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by the law firm of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer. We will fight for you.
Welcome back to KOMU 8 News, first at 5. Live look over the Lake of the Ozarks on our First Alert Weather Cam. A lot of cloud cover out there at this point. We have a cold front rolling through the area right now as we speak, and that's bringing in some cooler air. You can see in the past 24 hours, it's 8 degrees colder in Kansas City, 23 degrees colder over in Dodge City, Kansas. And we look at our weather trend for the next 5 days. Our average high temperature climatologically is about 46 degrees. We are above that each of the next 5 days. So we are still seasonably warm for the end of November heading into December. 54 you can see on Friday. Then we're even warmer as we head into the weekend, or the end of the weekend at least, at 60 on Sunday. So if we look at the big picture, here's satellite and radar. Here's this nice little kind of arc of cloud cover that's slowly going to roll in tonight and into our day tomorrow. And it's associated with that cold front that's currently moving through. It's being pushed by high pressure behind it, stable atmosphere pushing on this low pressure. And so if we look at over to the west a bit more, this is our Thursday morning system that's actually going to give us the colder temperatures for later this week, and also another slight rain chance. We have winds, of course, with this system. You can see actually right where the winds are changing direction. Right now it's still southerly winds in St. Louis, but you can see northerly winds in Kansas City. That's because that cold front is going to change that wind direction. So I love that you can see right where that cold front is currently. You can also see it with some temperatures as well. 62 there in Columbia, but it's 51 up in Des Moines and 56 over in Wichita. You can see it with our dew points here as well. And we do have a little bit of moisture in with this. That's why we have that cloud cover, but we're really not going to be seeing many sprinkles fall down, unfortunately, because we do need the rain. Sprinkles wouldn't do much, but it'd be better than nothing. And so by 6 a.m. here tomorrow morning, we're just keeping that cloud cover. We will see some peaks of sunshine throughout our day for a partly to mostly cloudy Wednesday. Then as we head into Wednesday evening, ahead of that secondary cold front that's over on the west coast right now, that's going to give us a slight chance for some rainfall. But by rainfall, I mean some sprinkles or a brief shower at most. Again, tomorrow evening, heading into early Thursday morning. Here's 6 a.m. on Thursday. That cold front's rolling through. It's going to get rid of the cloud cover, and then we'll be warming into the middle 50s here on Thursday, and we're going to stay in the middle 50s with a lot of sunshine for the rest of the week and pretty much through the weekend. Cloud cover's only here Saturday morning, but it's out by the afternoon. We're going to see a sunny day there. A lot of sunshine on Sunday, too, but check out by the end of the weekend into next week, this cloud cover is going to roll in for Monday, and it's with another cold front that's moving through Monday into Tuesday. We could see another rain shower with that, and A lot of cold temperatures in behind that, and I think it's really going to hold off for the middle of December. So speaking of that, it is, in fact, 23 days right now from winter. It's on December 21st this year. Tonight, low temperatures around 45 degrees, gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Tomorrow, gusts still around 25 miles an hour with a high temperature at 56. We'll definitely feel cooler than we have been at really the past week. 55 then on Thursday, 54 on Friday with a lot of sunshine. On Saturday, we are still in the middle 50s, but around 60 on Sunday with that cloud cover and cold front rolling through to start off next week.
I feel like it should be September, not November.
Right. It's more like April weather that we're kind of in right now.
Kenton, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, if you've ever had an allergic reaction and didn't know what caused it, scientists might have found a reason.
You won't believe what could cause an allergy to red meat. That's coming up.
If you've been seriously injured in an accident, visit lawmissouri.com.
Toyotathon's on. Look at all those Toyotas.
Bet you could get a great deal in there.
Yeah, we should go check it out.
Impressive.
Sometimes you just have to snap them out of it a little bit.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2018 Corolla. Or to celebrate Black Friday, lease one for only $179 a month. Visit your local Toyota dealer today.
'Tis the season. Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Harper Evans, Wade, and Nedemeyer, we believe in meeting our personal injury clients in person, wherever they are. By working with us, our clients can focus on recovering while we move to build a powerful, winning case. We review injury cases free of charge. We know this is a difficult time for victims and their families. We help them understand the process and get them the settlement they deserve. You want us on your side. Harper Evans, Wade, and Nedemeyer. We will fight for you.
Closed captioning of KOMU8 News is brought to you by the law office of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nedemeyer.
And you wonder why you're so tired every night. The best price in town is at Slumberland. Save over $1,000 on this Sealy Queen set, just $5.99. The Thanksgiving mattress sale at Slumberland. It's a good life.
'Tis the season, you guessed it, our model year-end closeout sale. Select 2017 Silverados and Sierras have up to 11 grand off. A Bob McCosh Buick Encore, $5,000 off. You get employee pricing on all 2017 Silverados, Suburban, Tahoe, Traverse, Colorado, Camaro, Corvette, and Express Van. So see your savings at BobMcCosh.com. Find new roads to #1 Business Loop, Columbia. Chevrolet makes a car, Bob McCosh makes the difference.
Slumberland's Thanksgiving sale has been held over. Get up to 64% off and pay no interest till 2022. Come together. Get this reclining sofa for just $9.98 and get the recliner free. Slumberland, it's a good life.
Time for your health news. Scientists now have a possible answer to an unknown allergic reaction, red meat. More specifically, it's an allergy to a sugar molecule called alpha-gal found in beef, pork, and lamb. A tick bite is thought to cause the allergy. What makes it hard to diagnose is that a physical reaction often doesn't occur immediately after eating meat. It can happen hours later. Many Americans are living with HIV and go years before they know about it. The Centers for Disease Control estimates the average time from infection to diagnosis was 3 years in 2015. Heterosexual men went longer without knowing they were infected, about 5 years. The time from infection to diagnosis was about 3 years for gay men and 2.5 for women. Well, it's not the amount of fat in your body, but where it's stored that could be harmful to your health. That's according to a new study from Massachusetts General Hospital that looked at fat distribution. Researchers focused on ectopic fat, the type that increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. Although men had more body fat and a higher risk for cardiovascular disease, ectopic fat was much more detrimental for women. New data reveals who is most at risk of dying from an opioid overdose. Researchers at Columbia University studied 13,000 overdose deaths. Over 60% of people who died from an opioid overdose had been diagnosed with chronic pain, and many suffered from a mental health disorder. About 1/3 had been diagnosed with a drug use disorder in the past year, but most had dropped out of a treatment within a month of their death.
Next in today's talk, what you're saying about Columbia losing sales tax revenue when shoppers buy on Amazon. That's after the break.
With Republicans looking to pass a tax overhaul, we'll look at how capping or eliminating common homeowner deductions might impact you. Also, the new science lending credence to a broadly held belief about Jesus. More on NBC Nightly News tonight.
There's no more room. We're full. Kia of Columbia is stuffed with savings this Black Friday. Get holiday leftover pricing on all 2017 models during the Kia Light Up the Holiday Sales event. Like 0 down payments starting at $159 a month. All come with our nationwide lifetime warranty. Plus, get a $1,000 gift card for Christmas shopping when you buy a new Kia this weekend only. These leftover savings will leave you satisfied. Hurry in to Kia of Columbia today.
Where I want to see you in a Kia.
Our world runs on tires, big and small, very big and very small, for work and for fun, whether you mow or grow, drive cross-country, or just across town. You need reliable, affordable tires from a dealer you trust.
At Lee's Tire Company, we've got your size and we've got your back.
So remember, if it's round and rubber, Lee sells it.
Lee's Tire Company is round for you. Ooh, see Lee's.
The most magical time of the season to me is Toyotathon, with great deals on Corolla, RAV4, even the all-new Camry. For you and your family. Hi! So, how can I help?
Get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2018 RAV4 or lease one for only $249 a month. Visit buyatoyota.com to find yours today.
Here's your keys.
So, how does...
Magic.
Toyota, let's go places.
'Tis the season to Stover all over. New tile, new hardwood, new carpet for Rover. New window coverings brighten up your place, and your house guests will glow with smiles on their face. Hurry in now and save 15% on Stainmaster carpet, which your home will accent. 15% off Stainmaster is true. At Stover's, the savings are waiting for you. For the happiest holiday you will recall, get Stover all over. Come one and come all.
When I was struggling with obesity, even the little things were difficult for me.
Blue Valley Surgical Associates helped me lose weight and get back to enjoying the little things in life.
Specializing in life-changing weight loss surgery. Our team of healthcare professionals offer personalized care and comprehensive support to help each patient overcome the unique challenges of obesity. Blue Valley Surgical Associates can help you get more out of life. To learn more, visit us online.
We shared a story on Facebook with you earlier today about Columbia losing sales tax revenue to Amazon online sales. Here's what you're saying in today's talk, and we begin with Gus. Gus says the city isn't losing anything since the stuff I buy online cannot be found on the sales floor of any store in this burg. You don't lose what you were never going to receive in the first place. Carolyn says the massive web of changes to the stadium area has me avoiding the area as much as possible. I prefer shopping locally, trying things on to make sure they fit, etc. Most stores don't even carry pretty wide width shoes anymore. And Colton says, here is the deal. Shopping online provides the convenience of searching for either A, items that cannot easily be found in local stores, or B, deals and discounts that make buying the items online and waiting several days to receive them worth it.
Coming up tomorrow on KOMU 8 News Today.
President Trump's making another trip to the Show Me State tomorrow. We'll look at the plans for the St. Louis area.
Plus, protesting a GOP tax plan before it's announced. Look at what's happening in Missouri.
We'll have the very latest from the Right Now desk. And we're waking up to cooler temperatures tomorrow. I'll have your out-the-door forecast.
Great days begin with great mornings. KOMU 8 News Today. Coverage you can count on.
The most magical time of the season to me is Toyotathon, with great deals on Corolla, RAV4, even the all-new Camry. For you and your family. Hi! So, how can I help?
Get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2018 RAV4 or lease one for only $249 a month. Visit buyatoyota.com to find yours today.
Here's your keys.
So, how does...
Magic.
Toyota, let's go places.
Find great gifts and home improvement savings during Menards Christmas Home and Gift Sale. Clear your driveway and sidewalk with this Remington snowblower. It features a 21-inch clearing path with a 13-inch intake height. Get it for $299. Check out Menards' large selection of birdseed. Attract a variety of birds to your yard with Signature Blend Bird Food. A 40-pound bag is only $15.98. Christmas is almost here. Give a Menards gift card.
Come in Thursday, December the 7th for Ladies' Night. That's at Melody's Quality Jewelry in downtown Mexico. Create a wish list so your special someone knows exactly what you desire this Christmas. Melody's Quality Jewelry for reactions that last a lifetime.
Whether a home is too hot, or too cold, or too drafty, Columbia Water and Light can help. We offer rebates and low-interest loans to help you finance energy-efficient home improvements, saving you money and making you a lot more comfortable. Columbia Water and Light, helping you get your home and your utility bills just right. To learn how you can save money and stay comfortable, visit ColumbiaPowerPartners.com.
Dinner with friends, gotta bring some food. Not a great cook, but don't wanna be rude.
Holiday lights are the perfect time. May have done just a bit too much.
Get on the Holiday Road in a Honda Civic. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Day sales event.
Mid-Missouri's go-to source for Sealy and Tempur-Pedic, Baumgartner's, Innovaz, and Columbia.
High school seniors apply for the $1,000 Columbia Honda Smart Choice Scholarship at KOMU.com.
Today's Pet Corner on KOMU8 is brought to you by Columbia Allergy and Asthma Specialist. Breathe easy and livefree.com.
Hey everyone, with me on today's Pet Corner is Friday. Friday is a 5-year-old domestic short hair, a very cuddly kitten and very soft too. Very sweet, loves all kinds of affection that she can get. She's laid back, but she does like a little pet, a little bit of playtime. She would want a great home. If you want to find her or any of the other cats at the Central Game Society, call 573-443-PETS.
Two freight trains were stopped when a brush fire crossed a pair of tracks in Audrain County this afternoon. KOMU8's Matt Schmidt-Neal is live with a recap of our top story.
I'm live in Audrain County where a brush fire, like you said, did cross these tracks behind me. These tracks held up two trains for over 2 hours until firefighters could come and check and make sure that the tracks themselves weren't caught on fire. The fire has since been contained and those trains did pass through about an hour ago. The only thing still left burning are a few embers you can see in the distance behind me of some old tire piles. The fire department ran out of water earlier, but because it's just old tire piles still burning, they have cleared the site and they've left the scene. Reporting live in Audrain County, Matt Schmidt-Neal, KOMU8 News.
Also coming up on KOMU8 News at 6, an MU student is using new technology to bring his photography skills to the skies and make a profit.
How drones are helping his business take off, that's coming up at 6.
And if you're heading out this evening, looking hour by hour with our weather app, temperatures getting down into the 50s. A lot of cloud cover out there, 45 tomorrow morning, and then 56 at sunrise or tomorrow afternoon. With a lot of cloud cover during the morning and a few peaks of sunshine during the afternoon. Still breezy though, gusts around 25 miles an hour. We'll see a lot more sunshine the rest of the week.
Alrighty, that is our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you back here at 6.
On air.